Hi, so it's Friday evening, the trading week is over again. I'm out on my bike, a little ride, had a beer. I'm up here on what's known as the Chateau in Nice. It's the hill that against which the oldest part of Nice was built. There's a catamaran just coming in there into the port. Don't know, I haven't seen this one before. It's a nice evening. It's warmed up now. It was about 27 degrees C this afternoon. It's nice here. It's not that busy either. It's pretty quiet. Just cycled up here, but so this week on the markets, not great. I made a profit, but wasn't huge. It was about just over 0.5%. I've been trying a different broker the last couple of days. TD365, which is they allow much lower margin levels. So I'm sort of managing that with my existing broker, and I'll just see how it goes with them. It just seems like all the dips are being bought. The S&P closed. Well, it made a new all-time high yesterday, on Thursday. I can't remember if it closed at an all-time high, but again today it was strong. Although it was selling off a little bit when I left home. I don't know now. I can keep in touch with the markets with my mobile phone, but to be honest, I just need a break sometimes. And it's been a frustrating week, a difficult week. Wow, look at these gulls, huh? They're huge. It's been a difficult week, and I'll just try and start anew next week. Some weeks it's just I went long the FTSE this morning, very early on. About generally pre-cash market open, the FTSE tends to make a big move, and it made a big move down, and I bought it, and I sold a couple of points higher, and then it spent the rest of the day rallying. So there you go. Shit happens. Made a few points, could have made 40. Wow. One of the things I really annoys me about around here, you can hear that scooter in the background. It's just the volume levels of scooters and motorcycles here. One of the contributing factors is there's no equivalent to the British MOT for two-wheeled vehicles here. So people will ride something that's 20, 30 years old with completely screwed up exhaust and everything, and they'll never stop them. You made that amount of noise in London, the police will stop you in 5 minutes, give you a notice. You've got to get a 14-day. I was stopped a few years ago. I did quite a lot of motorcycling in London. For a while I was a dispatch rider, and I was stopped by the police. I think it was on the embankment near Tate Modern, and they did me for a loose chain. So they give you a ticket, and you've got to have it fixed, or fix it yourself, and then go to a certified garage and get the guy at the garage to give you a form to say it's been done, and you've got to then present that form to the police within 14 days. A loose chain, a little bit of give on the chain. And obviously, if you're riding the bike day in, day out, chains get loose, they get worn out. That just happens. And I hear all these scooters and motors around here just so bloody noisy. It, I really think they should do something about it, but they don't care. So there you go. I spend my time trying not to give a fuck about things, because if you get annoyed about them, it only impacts you, doesn't impact anybody else. I'm quite I'm interested and read quite a bit on the philosophy of the Stoics, Stoicism, and Marcus Aurelius, who was emperor of the Roman emperor, one of the most prolific writers in Stoicism. He writes about how you're gonna, today he knows he's gonna have to deal with people who are pricks and arseholes and, and dishonest people, and he knows that. But if you let that get you down, that's you. That's on you. If you just look at it and smile and say, those people, I'm glad I'm not them. Well, this is my take on Marcus Aurelius. Then that will make you stronger. So I should have the same attitude to the scooter riders, but sometimes it does really annoy me here. It's a fairly beautiful place, but there's some things that could be fixed, I think, if I was in charge. But obviously I'm not in charge. I'm never going to be in charge. I don't know who is in charge, actually. I think it's Estrosi. He's still the mayor of Nice, who's got an interesting background, to say the least. He's a former motorcycle racer, and there was a big bank job years ago in the 70s in Nice, where a group of guys tunneled into the basement of the Société Générale, just in the centre of Nice. And they did it they went through the tunnel of the Payon River, and they tunneled in, and they got out, and nobody ever found all the stuff they took. It was safe deposit boxes, it was gold, jewellery, bonds, what have you, diamonds maybe. But the rumour was that Estrosi, who is now the mayor of Nice, was the getaway rider on the motorcycle. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, that's interesting. So anyway, that's the market. I'm still here. I'm still doing my stuff. If you like the video, comment on the video. If you trade, tell me what you trade. Tell me what sort of trader you are. You're a scalper, you're a swing trader, you are an algo trader. Obviously there's a lot of algo traders at the moment these days. But, okay, that's it.